Hello. Hello. How's everyone doing today? I don't know why, but I'm like super nervous to stream. Hi, Jared. Hey, Turtle. We missed you, bestie. I missed you guys too. You got this. Thanks, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I'm so nervous. I don't know why. This always happens every time I like take a big ass break from streaming. Yeah, how are you guys? I don't know if Koss is here or anything, but like I started watching Alice in Borderland, and that shit's pretty damn good. It's very gory though. If you don't like gore, maybe don't watch it. I jokingly told him that it was like a Squid Game, like because the way he described it made it sound like Squid Game, and I do still kind of think it's pretty similar to Squid Game, but it's really good and very sad. Episode 3 punched me in the face. Oh, Koss, you're here. Psst. Was just talking about Alice in Borderland. Yeah, Koss is here. Our resident baby Kirk. Sorry, I was texting. Oh, have you guys been watching the Nintendo Direct today? I only saw like little bits because I wanted to stream. I was very close to like just streaming way later so that I could sit through the whole thing. The national treasure himself, Cosmog. Yeah, so precious, so pure. I don't know if you guys like Nintendo games though, or play them at all. Just wanted Tomodachi Life, man. Oh, they didn't bring it to the Switch. I had that game on the 3DS. Well, I didn't have a 3DS, I had a 2DS. It definitely looks ridiculous in person if you've never seen the 2DS. The one that looks like toast. Oh shit. Let me do something real quick. Mm, 2DS Supremacy. Oh, did you have one? It's cheaper. That's why I got it. Yeah, same. Actually, at the time, I had a friend help me pay for pay for it. So I was like a few dollars short, and she was like, "Oh, I got you. It's okay." It's like, "All right, thanks." I feel bad, but thanks. I did when the 2DXL came out. I did want it. I just never ended up getting it because it's like I think I just got like a Switch, and I didn't really see a point in getting the 2DS XL anymore. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, we're not friends anymore. Um, but you know, it was nice while it lasted. Not to like bash on anyone or anything. Uh, you know, we just weren't even in the same year, so just grew apart a bit. What do I want? You got that bag though? Yeah. Yeah. Mm, which color did you have? I forgot what they named the colors, but I had like a light blue and white one. I actually asked like one of my favorite musicians to sign the back of it, but I don't know how to preserve it. Like I think I played on the 2DS like right after he signed it, and then they like smudged a little bit. Maybe I have to like put the tape over it or something. You have red, oh the red and black one. Nice. Where's my mouse? Okay. Um, yeah, let's get into Ace Attorney. This case is gonna bust my fucking head open. I hope we can finish it this week. I'm tired of Ace Attorney, I'm not gonna lie. It was fun at first, but this case is driving me insane, and I think the last case was a little intense too. Where's my thing? Sorry, I didn't respond. I was playing Mario Kart. Did you win? Game is always so loud. I'm sorry. Oh, you watched the direct. What are you excited to play? I forgot I'm supposed to read the text. I did win? Oh, good job. Good job, Cos. You're swimming up from the bottom of a lake about to reach the surface, but no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there. Pretty much. Except today we're swimming in quicksand. So what happened to your sister anyway? Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers. Probably something to do with that piece of cloth. So this is where we turn this trial around, right? I forgot what happened in the last stream. Weapon, a tiny insignificant piece of cloth. I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Oh, me too, Phoenix. It's okay. Marshall. They say show a red cloth to a bull, it'll fire up its temper. That's what they told me when I was a youngin' at least. Thought I'd come take a look, see how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. I know. Oh, I know Pikmin 4 is coming out soon. I didn't get to see like the release date or whatever. And the Splatoon 3 expansion stuff, I'm pretty excited. I want to play Marina's story. And I saw Breath of the Wild 2. But that's about it, I think, for the most part. They got the home ranch locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory. Hard to slip out, huh? What's going on over there anyway? All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge. Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You could be worrying about the chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example. Sir Marshall? The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf. You don't say. Don't that just beat all? I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. I saw it that day too. She was wearing a red muffler. Ooh, she was? The award ceremony that afternoon. Edward's seen it too, I'd reckon. The photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf. Star wasn't mistaken. About time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. Sometimes you gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell. And dare I say, haw. Hell yeah, brother. What are we swimming in now, Mr. Right? If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. What is he even saying? 12:32. By the way, chat, would you guys be down to watch me play Simulator sometime? Like after I finish this case or whatever, play, but it's not like super interesting gameplay or whatever, so it's okay if you guys say no. Your face is blue, your lips are purple, you're sweating bullets. That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused, you're doubled over, your back is bent. Hey yo. Can't be. This can't happen. I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth. I'd watch anything you play. Thanks, Turtle. You can just talk in the mic and I'd be fine. I don't know how to talk by myself, yo. Drink simulator, yes. No. No. Redeem your points if you want me to drink water. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation. This is unacceptable. It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself. What's going on? Who's there? Who the fuck is this? Klaus got in trouble. No. Not yet, at least. Why are you instigating? A strange stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. Yeah, the temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in. What on earth is he? That man got tits. He sure does. What the fuck? Sorry I'm late, Udgy? The roads were packed, it's just me. Long time no see, hey Udgy, how you been? Swim much these days? But do they bounce though? Like a demonstration, sir. Maybe we'll see. You know how weird the witnesses can get. Do it, yell at me, cuz. I'm sorry, I don't yell. I just can't yell. My voice is just unable to yell. Busy, busy, smizzy, Udgy, my boy. You have to make time to relax. Udgy seems to be his nickname for the judge. I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. I thought he was talking about Edgeworth. Edgy boy. Who are you? So you're Righto, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son. Thanks. So sorry about our little worthy giving you all that trouble, eh? So he's got nicknames for everyone. We should all go swimming together sometime. Little worthy. Little baby Gurk. Little edgy boy. He's chief of police. He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district. Name's Gant. Damon Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone. I wonder if there's some art of him. Maybe Koss would like that. It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it? Oh, it's worthy here. Look at the poor fellow. I just thought I'd help out by bringing this. Hey, that's my sister's muffler. Miss Star wasn't just saying things. When the crime occurred, Miss Guy really was wearing that muffler. To think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe. Little Worthy's car, no less. Wow, this guy really like takes his time to talk. I mean, I know I do too, but damn. It's really quite embarrassing even for us. What is that? It's what you'd call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this. Chief, what kind of outfit are you running? Mr. Edgeworth, how could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Ooh. It's really coming from the guy that fucking fakes evidence. Maybe he's reformed now that he's our baby Kirk. Now wait a minute, Worthy. I've no desire to hear. Oh, okay. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Oh. Daddy? Have a look at this document where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature, is there? Miles Edgeworth. Ooh. That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I let your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made. He's been bent over and now he knows better. Jeez. This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words. He's being shown his place. Ooh. This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. The court accepts this new evidence, but I'd like to ask the defense favor first. Yes, just to be sure. I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife. The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not. Could you open it up for me, I wonder? Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push that switch and... If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore. Priorities. He's airing him out in court. He really is. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point it at people anymore. What? Come on, just hurry up and open it. I'm scared. Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off. And this dark red stain. Blood? Found at the crime scene, wrapped in the defendant's muffler. Small tag attached. But there was another knife, right? This doesn't make any sense. This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify first about the split between the prosecutors and the police and this knife? Sure thing, not a problem. Not even a little one, really. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. The detective was killed and the police department, see, what a mess. The time of the crime, 5:15, scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. There was a murder at the police department? A detective? That's hush-hush information, Aji. We haven't exactly announced it yet. What the fuck? Wait a second, you said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Bruh, Twitter's down? Twitter's down? I was just on Twitter. Sushi. Is Twitter down? It looks like it's working for me. Like, no one can tweet, really? Hello? Oh no. Oh, I just tweeted hello. At least on mobile? Okay, well, it seems to be working on PC. That's crazy. Oh, I just got a notification from Overwatch. Oh my god, do you guys play Overwatch? Have you seen my boy? My boy's new skin? Why are you liking my tweet turtle? What the fuck? Well, you commented, so it works. It's fine. You get to Cupid Hanzo skin and stream. What, so you guys can see how bad of a gamer I am? I think aside from Splatoon, I haven't played any shooter games on stream. I play Overwatch, but I haven't gotten the second one. The second one is free. So, I mean, if you want to play it, it's available there on Blizzard. Or the Battle, what's it called? BattleNet? I don't remember. It's been a while. But yeah, I need that Cupid Hanzo skin. I might ask the homies to play with me sometime soon. Skins are like $30 though. Wait, do I have to pay for it? I don't want to pay for it. And Switch? Oh, you play on Switch? I don't know if it's free on Switch. It's free on PC. Oh, but I don't think your PC probably can't really run it, can it? Anyway, we at the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? I think we understand the police department situation. Well, Mr. Wright, 2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places. The chances of that are really slim, scientifically speaking, of course. I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness. Yeah, this is fishy. Very well, however, keep your questions focused. Oop, there's an ad. Has it really been that long? It's like 30 minutes. Fuck. Keep your questions focused on the case at hand. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Seems like it's a bundle, but they're also making a non-canon dating sim game mode. I did see a screenshot of that. Will you send me a link? Dating simulator will run from the 13th to the 28th of February. Text-based. Sets players on 2 potential dating paths with Genji or Mercy. I want to date Hanzo. Some dialogue options to interact with each hero, while Cupid, who looks suspiciously like Hanzo, assists in the background. Oh, he's so handsome. I love Hanzo. The playthrough lasts roughly 30 minutes and can only be accessed on web client. What does that mean? It also promises a themed play of the game highlight awarded to those who unlock the secret ending. Look at his titty. I know I'm not showing it on stream, but... Browser? That's the web client? Taking place concurrently with the dating sim is the ultimate Valentine's event, due to kick off in-game on 14th of February. The 15th day affair will offer a special experience that includes a Hanzo 4v4 limited time mode, aptly titled love of geometry, as well as support-themed challenges that can net players 2 earnable epic skins and other rewards. I gotta play this. When does it start? 14th? Technically the 13th if you want to play the dating sim game. The Cupid Hanzo bundle, however, would be the main highlight for Hanzo lovers and mains. In addition to the legendary Cupid skin, the beefy archer will also receive a highlight intro, challenge, souvenir, and name card to call his own. Both Valentine's Day events are arriving as part of the content lineup for Season 3, with the new Antarctica, a control map, ushering in its launch on 7th of February. Oh, so that's out already. Featuring an Asian mythology theme, the new season brings the Amaterasu Kiriko mythic skin to the Battle Pass, which now offers more goodies for players such as 10 additional tiers of rewards on the free track, lowered prices for legendary skins, 4 new skins that can be earned through in-game events, free cosmetics, and more. Hachimachi will be making a return as well, with a new limited time, kill confirmed game mode, an epic skin, 6 Pachimachi player icons, a weapon card, a name card, and login rewards in tow. It will run from 21st of March to the 4th of April, after the Valentine's Day fever comes to an end in Overwatch 2. Interesting. Can't do be looking like a villain? He might be. So hey Loxus, sorry I was reading stuff for Overwatch 2. Pretty cool though. I should have pressed him there, or at least tried to. What are you doing today? How is everyone doing? I did ask earlier, but nobody said how they were doing. You guys better be doing well. Hard to come by this particular knife anywhere else. Like that special thing, be this little tag. Oh, sorry, Rido. But I can't say that now, not that. We've established that the knife in Goodman's chest was this knife. Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Why are there 2 knives? Unless one of them is from the other murder. Like a mystery, it's wrapped in something. A muffler. I'm sick. Oh, turtle. I hope you get well soon. Hopefully it's not the vid. Loxus, no, you liked my hello trees. No. Good. Just trying to wrap my head around perspective art stuff. Good luck. Are you an art student? You sicky too? Are you still sick, Cos? You need soup. Everyone needs soup. There's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. Is there? This knife was found on the scene of our crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, telling you. See, there's a lot of things that can go on at the department I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Maybe there's something about the knife that will give us a clue. Let's examine that knife while we can. Evidence that links this knife to Detective Goodman. I think perhaps the pieces are falling into place. Yeah, isn't that number? Wasn't that number on the note? I should try presenting the piece of evidence that had me stumped all this time. So how are things down at the department? Not just trying to draw some background stuff. Oh, Wait, so are you doing all your, like, VTuber stuff on your own? Because that's insane. Props to you. Cause, let me make you sick remedies. Boy, if you don't stop eating them Nutter Butters. Yeah, you eat way too much of them. Why, you were feeling sick yesterday, right? Your tummy was hurting. Good soup, Jared. We need some nutrition. Yeah, Jared's our resident chef. Very good soup. Can I have some good soup, Jared? I'm crazy, so I enjoy the process. Maybe you are crazy. I'm kidding. You seem to be doing well with it, though, so that's good at least. Damn, everyone be sick. Well, I'm not sick. I'd be sick in the head, but I'm not physically sick at the moment. Something happened at the police department too, huh? Got a good look in your eye this there, right, oh my boy. Sharp, hungry. So something did happen, and why wasn't I informed? Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? What the fuck does that mean? No matter, I understand. You were busy. What with Lana's case and all? Well, what happened? What happened at the police department that day? Detective was killed. On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department. That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Haji? I'm at a loss for words. And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. Just arrested? That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help. I suppose I could help if you help me by giving me data on your case. Oh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. Oh. We try to varying degrees of effectiveness. I think you rigged your model yourself, right? I could not do that. Props to you. What should I ask? We know when the victim died. And I'm assuming the victim was killed with the knife. I'm trying not to cheat too much today. We'll see how long that lasts. Yeah, I did the art and rigging myself. Holy shit. So tell me, where was the victim found? Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. The evidence room? You wouldn't know about the evidence room, would you, Righto? Can't say I've heard of it. Weren't we in there in the last case? I guess I should ask again once I learn a bit more about this evidence room. There's something stranger about this than the place where the body was found. Time of the crime, 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? 5:15, but that's when Detective Goodman was killed in the prosecutor's office. Funny, isn't it? A murder at the prosecutor's place and a murder at our place at the very same time. What are the chances? Coincidence. This is just my gut feeling, but I'd say there's a 0.001% chance of that happening. Chief Gant, please tell us more about the incident. Not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. But are you sure about that? She's a nerd, yeah, she likes things to be scientifically proven and all that. How can you say there's no connection? How? Because I'm the chief of police. I can't just say anything. You understand? Try to understand, righto. Not him calling me righto. Well, if you can prove there's a connection, more power to you. Maybe there's something that ties the two murders together. I think there is. Whatever it is, I'd better find it and get to the bottom of this. 2 detectives were killed at 5:15, one at the prosecutor's office, and one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence. And that knife, what was it doing there? I'd better check this knife out. Like, can I have some? Yeah, Jared, can I have some of that soup? Sounds good. Minus the celery. Not a big fan. Like a lot and share with all. Thank you. You're so kind. Okay, wait. Let's see. SL92. Hydrate. Alright. Are you really gonna just use your... Oh, thanks for the head pats. Thank you. Are you really just gonna use all your channel points for hydrate? That tasted weird. Wait, is this not the same thing? What the heck? 67S. Yes. Well, at least you have your priorities straight, huh? This game is still a little too loud. Ooh. I could have sworn. Victim's memo found in the car trunk. December 2nd. Maybe tomorrow I'll make the soup and show Discord. Hell yeah. Show me all the food you make. Looks very good. We pressed him on everything, so now we have to just find evidence. If I'm not lazy, okay. I'll be expecting the picture though, so you better make the soup. There's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the cheating is not gonna last very long. I'm just gonna look it up. Don't laugh at me, Loxus. This case is too hard for no reason. By the way, Koss, I don't know if you were here earlier, but I started watching Alice in Borderland yesterday, or last night. I'm surprised you sat through all that gore. When was the last time I streamed? Yeah, what do you like it? Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Episode 3 really fucking hurt to watch. I didn't know how long the season was, so I wasn't expecting to get like punched in the face with sadness so soon. Guess I gotta look it up the old school way. Is this the one? Wait. What the heck? This is day 2. I think we're still on day 1 or something. Okay, because I was right. It is the note. It gets better. Yeah. Yeah. I did watch episode 4 and it was already getting like better there. I'm hoping that Arisu has like a good happy ending. Because that boy deserves it. And honestly, I'm gonna be really upset if it just ends really bad. I'm like worried though, because I feel like season 2, like I'm kind of hoping he's not part of season 2, because I think he's been through enough as it is. And I've only watched the first 4 episodes. Why are you guys liking my tweets? Stop. Stop. No comment there, Cause. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. This knife, this has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? And honest to goodness, what do you mean from Uchi? This is great. It's a cute tweet. I was just testing if it fucking worked. I'm so embarrassed. I'll just leave it up. Whatever. Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92. And this is important. Why? Over here, we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. What's this? 6 minus 7 is 12. 2. Your Honor, it's upside down. Upside down? The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around and what do you get? Oh. Why is it embarrassing? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know what kind of vibes I give off on Twitter. I'm not sure that matches those vibes. You're just a little guy. Yeah. I'm just a little dude. Oh, what? I follow you on Twitter? The heck? You're unable to follow more people at this time. What? Why? I haven't even been on Twitter. What the fuck? Oh, you baby eyes. Okay. I'm just a little guy. Just a little dude. My eyes are wonky. I don't know how to fix them. I'm not tech savvy enough for that. That's what happened to me. I told you Twitter's breaking. Oh. This is so dumb. Good job, Elon. Seriously. Love Twitter. Yeah. Twitter.com being dumb. Yeah. It's per usual. Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down. Spell 9. That's the same thing that's written. It's tapping. Twitter dude borked. Well, Chief. Oh, well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, righto. Win? What game is this guy playing? This knife was evidence in the case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. This knife was stolen? Yes, but on the day of the murder. This evidence, you say? Was it in fact a murder weapon? Nice. Good show, little worthy. It was a murder weapon, as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. And it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car. To think there isn't a connection there. It looks so goofy, the bottom of the screen. Can I zoom in? I'm fucking massive. Wee. Something happened at the department too. Oh, we went over this already. Oh, you're so cute. You're too damn cute. No, No. I guess I have to present evidence again. Huh? What do we got? Done this, huh? It's a little weak. I'm thriving right now. No. It looks like he does some mean Dom praise play. Maybe. It probably. Kicking my feet, jumps up and down, somersaults. Jared. What? Didn't we already tie them together? I'm so confused. Let's go back to normal. There we go. Part one. Fourth one doesn't make sense. I'm cheating, by the way. Okay. I have to do this again? The evidence room. Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now? Ordered some Taco Bell. Hee-hoo. I hope you enjoy it. This knife was evidence in the case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. there's a connection between the two cases. I will say I do like Ace Attorney, but I kind of dislike the back and forth stuff. We just got into our ticket to go to town on this case. With the link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gant to testify about the details. See, like, why do I have to question him again if we already knew they were linked? Chief, the defense's position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven. You don't say. Well, out with it, Righto. What's your connection? Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright. The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag. And we also know what the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room. Indeed, there do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence. Yeah, I don't know why he even attempted to say that cases weren't connected at all. I don't like that his companion is always a little girl. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Isn't he like 24? Why is he hanging out with like a 16-year-old? You two make a good pair. Yeah, that's my baby Gurk. Okay, get your facts straight. Gant. Gant looks like the people with green eyes be like meme. He does. The way they look at you. They look at you like this. It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right here. Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet and all. Can we get the information unofficially? Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all. What, really? Who would have guessed? I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the police department, okay? You're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly. Oh well, I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of it. Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all. We keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is 5842189. Well, that's quite long. And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts. Oh my god, that reminds me of, like, school. Having to remember all these stupid ass numbers. Oh, and when I worked for the government, you had to remember your fucking ID number. The tweet limit is up. Wait, what? It's a tweet creation of up to 1,500 tweets per month for a single authenticated user token, including login with Twitter. Who's tweeting that much? I'll be lucky to tweet like once a week. The heck? Okay. Don't know what's going on with Twitter, but they're having a time. I think it counts for retweets. I mean, we do that often either, to be honest. You didn't even get the first number right. Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything? The ID number of the victim at the police department, 5842189. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does, I think. Meaning... very dramatic. It has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean? Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something. What does it tell you? 5842189. Hell yeah. What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night. No, it's just, I got confused. And this is news. Just come out with both guns blazing like you always do. The police department, the prosecutor's office, 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here. Oh, is it yours? Why would it be mine? No, Your Honor, I'm a defense attorney, remember? This guy. Edgeworth likes it when his gun's blazing, huh? I guess so. Edgeworth, I'm learning a lot about you today. This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you, Righto. Personnel IDs are top secret. Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189. And this means what exactly? Huh? Wait, the ID number we heard from the chief earlier, that started with 82. I forgot. This is driving me insane. You didn't even get the first number right again. The number the chief of police gave us was 5842189. Wait a second, right? What does this mean? That's what I want to know. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? That's pretty sus. This is what it feels like to speak to my family? What, like, them not understanding what you're saying? Like, at all. Sharp as attack, Righto, sharp as attack. But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Yeah, Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department. Yeah, like this conversation with the judge and Mr. Wright. Okay, that's... yeah. I feel that. In the evidence room at the exact same time. That's impossible, so what we're saying is the same person was killed at the same time and in completely different location. Order, order, order. Chief, what does this mean? No. What I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case. Oh. Big talk for our edgy boy. Now just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said wait. Or didn't you hear me? Oh. This is sir. What the fuck? You're right, he definitely gives off dumb energy. The oversight, the grave error. Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours. What? How? How dare? We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news. Officer Meekins? Oh. The power play. He's top for real on God. 100%. Mr. Wright, where have we heard about that name before? Wait. Yeah, this officer. The one Edgeworth kicked out, like, immediately. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. You don't mean him? According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me. He said that report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident. Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report. Why didn't your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged. Oh. Okay, girly. In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy. But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then I... Take your time. No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy. What? Now, what was the second rule of evidence law? Well, Mr. Wright? Huh? Oh, well, it's, Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list. So, what does this mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. The connection was just proven by Righto over here. Good job, Righto, my boy. I was just doing my job. No. No. He's so dramatic, I love him. It seems we've come to the end of this trial. I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy, but with all those rumors, you were even in the defendant's chair just this past December. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Mr. Edgeworth, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. If it's the last thing I do. You better get results this time. Really. You have my profound apologies, sir. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Ooh. I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I will grant one further day as the prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Thanks for the head pads. Hi, Mari. How are you doing? Yeah, I hit affiliate a couple of weeks ago. Pretty exciting. I have all these cute little redeems now. I still need to make some more, so if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Court is adjourned. Let's save. I forgot that I should save like a lot more often than I am, just in case the game crashes. I tried calling off for work tomorrow, but no one's answering the work phones. What? That's awful. They said you working. My anxiety went high when I tried calling 3 times. Oh no. What time are you supposed to go into work? Like, are you able to call them before you go in tomorrow? Oh shit, I clicked off the game. Mr. Wright, so what's going on with the case anyway? 4 a.m.? What the fuck? 4 a.m.? What do you do? 4 a.m.? Why? That's like a few hours away. It's like 4 hours ahead in order to call off. Would anyone be there? At like midnight your time? AM? Jeez. Maybe try again later. Like an hour or something. Let's see. The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room. What's this and the evidence room part? It's 5 p.m. now. Are there people that like can pick up the phone all day? I messaged my manager but don't know if they'll respond. I hope you don't have to go in tomorrow. Like, I hope you can figure something out. The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car. Well, that's what we're going to find out. Or try to, at least. It's 24 hours, should be? Okay. Yeah, I mean, maybe try calling a bit later. I usually don't call off too. I guess you're doing really bad now. That's unfortunate. Glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this. Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright. Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go. Science awaits us. Wah. Oh, cops. Do you have any, like, medicine or something you could take? You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares? Yeah, it's only our victim who was killed in their evidence room. No biggie. He's so sarcastic, it's great. Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it. That oil drum, was it empty? The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. My sister erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never. Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister. That's not it at all. It's just we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her. Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away. He ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright. Huh? What's that grin for? This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminol testing fluid. Luminol? Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. That's what I've been thinking this whole time. Like, how would the blood just disappear? They need, like, special cleaning squads to clean up blood from crime scenes. Also, I wish I could use my housewife powers from a distance so you could feel better. Yeah, he lives so far. Even if you can't see it, it's still there. But wouldn't the police have already done those tests? Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try. Me? Why do I have to do it? I'm a minor, I can't even drink yet. We're testing blood stains with this stuff, not drinking it. Where did she get this from? Give me smooches. What, me? Just telepathically give you soup. Do these glasses. You got an extra pair of those things? And kissies. To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this, see? Press enter to spray it on. Okay, let's find us some blood stains. They use like the weirdest... Oh. Examine. I was saying they used like the weirdest keys in this game. I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So is this a blood stain? It's so... Ugh. Emma, you're shaking. It's just, this is my first time seeing real blood. Scientific investigation in action. Is it? Okay, well, we definitely know that this is a blood stain, but doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course. What's odd about this, scientifically? No blood? The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood? I definitely think so. Okay, I'm right. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoes. It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there'd have to have been more blood than this. Hey, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna mark up the floor plans when we find a blood stain, okay? Also, we're gonna keep looking. Okay. Sick. I'm pretty handy to have around, right? Yeah. And this stuff's pretty handy too. I saved up all my allowance to buy that. From where? How'd you get access to this? A solution used for scientific investigation. Finds blood traces, spray to use. Is it infinite? Infinite. Can't speak. We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case. True. Then let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day. Yeah, it feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it? Did it not before? Guess I should give this a spray on anything suspicious. Ha. Oh, it's the food lady. I wonder how that food of yours would react to a nice deli box. Miss Star. You only trust your own eyes. Not bad, you two. This day-old deli box is on the house. Sorry, it's just that kind of lead-in doesn't really get my mouth watering. What are you doing here? Probably seeing all our boyfriends. You certainly put me in a tight spot today. My apologies, Miss Star, but no, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know. I witnessed everything from that security room right there, but I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry? You lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman. Damn, looks like we might have our first guilty case. I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what? So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Star? Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up. Coughed it up? They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too. I wouldn't doubt it. Every day I dragged the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect, and before long they called me the Cough-Up Queen. It's such a weird nickname. Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches, and you were let go, or fired. I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator, and if these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. It's all because of that case, the SL9 incident. SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean... What? I can't ask her more things. Maybe I have to ask her stuff. After I look around more. Can I look at this? So we found blood here. The wallet was over there though. Guess we'll just look around, huh? How do I use this thing though? Spray to use. Oh, there's blood on the phone. So she did try to use the payphone. No, my sister isn't the murderer, but she did call you, didn't she? At the time of the crime. And her right hand is bandaged. Hey, just whose side are you on? This has nothing to do with taking sides. So this means that Lana's hand had blood on it. This just keeps getting worse. Interesting. There's still like not that much blood around here though. Wonder why. heard this? Could you take a look at this? Yes. You said you wanted some hot tea, right? No, but thanks. She didn't even look at it. You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get rich flavor like this. Huh. Oh, okay. Where else can we go? Can we talk to Miss Sky? I guess not. I hope the detectives aren't yelling at her. How did you kill him in two places at the same time? Can you imagine? How's she supposed to answer that? Wait a second. Didn't Mr. Gant say they'd arrested a suspect in the police department murder? Let's come back later. Okay. Criminal Affairs Department. Oh, chat. I would like your help. So I've been wanting to get back into like playing music and stuff, but I don't know what songs I want to play at the moment. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Just for the record, I do not sing, so preferably something, with instruments. Looks deadly serious here. Well, there was a vicious murder at the Nova detective down at the police department. Help with what? Yeah, like song suggestions for me to learn how to play. Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot. Ugh, it makes my head hurt. Well, first things first, let's go check out the police department crime scene. Yes, you sound dead set on investigating, but don't mess up, or we could wind up dead. I doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either. Hmm. What instrument? Piano, guitar, or electric bass. I could try ukulele, but I don't know it that well. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday. The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring. I suppose it makes sense. The detective did get killed here after all. So, the evidence room, the scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk, here it is. She's like a kid at an amusement park. Oh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look. Guard station? I have a song suggestion you can play on piano, I think. Yeah, let me know. Hit me with it. Persona 5 nighttime theme. I was about to listen to it, but I don't know if I can listen to that on stream. Well, it's from a game, right? So it'd be okay. Let's see. Persona 5 night theme. Oh, which one is it? Night Rain or Beneath the Mask? I can DM it to you. Yeah, DM it to me, because I'll probably forget. Is this one? Beneath the Mask. This is 10 hours. Yeah, they sound the same. Why are they labeled differently? Yeah, I could probably learn that one. Doesn't seem too bad. Just gotta pull up the sheet music. Another great one is the Kingdom Hearts 2 loading screen theme. Yeah, it's that one. So simple but pretty. Yeah, it's very pretty. I like it. I haven't finished Persona 5. It's been like a few years since I played, like before the pandemic, I think. Would you say Kingdom Hearts? It's 2 loading screen. This one? Yeah, that's really pretty. Ooh, I like that little. Doo-doo-doo. It's very nice. I have Royal but never finished. Yeah, I still haven't finished. I don't know if one of my housemates has a Royal or the first, like the original one, but I should probably get on that. I really enjoyed the game, but like the turn-based thing kind of is not my favorite. Perpetually smiling. Did I hit something? Oh, there we go. Cause I see the song you sent me. I'll definitely check that out off stream. Cause I don't want to get copyright striked. I'm already like concerned that those games will copyright strike me, but hopefully not. But yeah, uh, this one's also on piano. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've been wanting to play piano for a bit. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm back. Thank you for waiting. Yeah, everyone, I hope you were stretching. I don't know if there's ads right now, but yeah, you better be stretching. Oh, big stretch. So. All right, fine. Thank you, Turtle. Very good stretch. Welcome back. Thank you. Got beverage. I'm laying down, so I'm stretched. That's not how that works, cause. Stretch right now. And you better drink water. Where were we? What were we talking about? Music, right? To me, it is. No. Stretch. Stretch cause. Oh, you know what? I'll give you a smooch if you stretch. How does that sound? You have to stretch though, and drink water. Suddenly, I'm off my bed. I'm stretching. You guys are so running laps and everything. Yeah, you better hydrate too. What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric. I'm doing jumping jacks. I don't know. I mean, you're typing a lot for someone who's working out that much. I don't know. According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room. So beyond that door is the evidence room, the scene of the crime. Sure seems that way. Oh, oh, I have drinked. Yeah, alright. Alright, here's your little smooch. Here's your smooch cause. Mm, mm. What about you, Loxus? Did you drink water? Did you actually stretch? Those cacti, they're so prickly, so imposing, it's hard to think straight. OMG. Were you able to hear it? I know my mic kinda like doesn't pick up some things. You did. Okay. Here you go, Loxus. You don't need to cry. It's okay. Mm, mm. Turtle. Oh, you want kisses too. You have to stretch and drink water though. You gotta do both. Yes, I did. Thanks, of course. Anything for you, baby Kirk. That's so cute. Little doggy mode. You guys are so cute. I went downstairs to get my Taco Bell. Does that count? Mm, but did you drink water though? Did you stop? No. You're so cute. Everyone's so cute. Yeah. Okay, here you go, turtle. Here's your smooch. And Baja Blast. Okay, you're winning. You're winning right now. No offense to the other people in chat. Here you go. Mm. Mm. Alright, everyone got their smooches. I hope y'all are happy. It turns up volume. Oh no, my mom is calling me. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh my god. I told her that I'm live right now, and she was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I should have texted you. Let's talk later, or maybe I'll text you later." And I'm like, "No, no, it's fine. We can talk now." And she was like, "No, no, no. Go back to streaming. It's okay. We eating good tonight, boys." Yeah, I'm spoiling you guys. Did y'all know you can place the Taco Bell ground beef with potatoes, put it in my burrito, and it's so good? Yeah. I heard Taco Bell is pretty good um, for like vegetarian substitutes. Pengu's cool. Yeah. I did not expect her to call me. She doesn't normally call me, but she was like, "Oh, I haven't heard your voice in a while." Even though I feel like it hasn't really been that long since we've spoken, but who knows? She just misses me. I've been meaning to go like visit her, but I'm a bit busy. You did, yeah, she loves you. Yeah, I guess so. All right, let's get back to the game, shall we? What I want to know is if this is a guard station. Where's the guard? I have a feeling I know who he is already. Oh, yeah, the cowboy hat, the poncho. It's definitely Marshall. Yipes, these sure are prickly. They must be the real deal. I would think just one big one would be sufficient. These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually. How so? Encased in a cold, rigid shell with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her. Not so sure I see the resemblance. It's more of an attitude thing than a physical similarity. She's in her feels, dude. There's a security guard uniform hanging there. It looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly. A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather. What was that called again? A punchy, a paunchy, a pinchy. I know, a poochie. Wait, maybe that wasn't it. It's a poncho, but I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being. Damn, he really be drinking, huh? The evidence room is beyond that door. Let's just walk in. It won't open. We thought it'd be open. I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. Where is he? It's Coochie, sis. Sure is. Look like there's a video feed from the evidence room here. There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of there. Is that allowed? The swinging door makes the place look like some kind of saloon. But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way. Of course not. If you went in through here, the cactus would fall over. Ouch. I'd say it'd be more of a yarg myself. How does he get in then? Just jump over the counter? Where should we go next? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, I just realized Jared wasn't here for any kisses. How unfortunate. Shit, didn't mean to do that. Can I use this here? Oh, the police have a mascot. That's so funny to me. Yeah, they apparently had a mascot in, what was it, the previous case? Or the one before that? It's okay, I'll send one to him. Okay, good. Well, we got a reaction. There's clearly blood around the spines here. This room's pretty messy. Someone must have tripped over something and planted their head right in these spines. We have to clip it to show him when he missed. I mean, I think it's been too far to clip it now, unless you like go back in the VOD. I think that might be more painful than being murdered. Just clicking everywhere. Interesting. That's the only place with blood on it. Not sure how much sense that makes. Where is he? Hello? We're supposed to run into Detective Gumshoe? I haven't been here yet in a bit. Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday. And I'm sure it'll still be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Oh yeah, she has like the hots for Edgeworth. I'm sure he's off doing important investigations. I hope that's what he's doing. Guess we'll have to come back. I'm kind of curious if there's like any blood in here. Let's see. Let's take a look. Man, it's crazy. We just have this infinite supply of spray. Alright, good job, Edgeworth. No blood in your office. Where is he? Am I missing something? Oh. Supposed to show her something. Fuck. Wait, is it this? What do you think about this? Goodman. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know. That knife was evidence from that case, the murder weapon. It was due for transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected, SL9 isn't over. Not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? I'm hitting the wrong button. What? Will you just keep presenting stuff to her? I had one of those up until 2 years ago. Back when you were the cough-up queen, right? I found this ID card here in the parking lot. Well, there's no mistaking that. It's definitely Goodman's. But it's the same ID as the man who was killed at the police department. That's impossible. I wish I could be so sure. If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room, but even I get flustered sometimes. So he went straight to the scene of the crime. I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime. Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The hole in my testimony, as it were. The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Starr. You lying was the problem. Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before, and I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. That time. She seems serious now. That incident really opened my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable to who? 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled. Who's this guy? Goodman? The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence, so they didn't solve it. On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Whoa. Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was they never did find decisive evidence, not a shred. The tea, I know, right? Spill it, sis. What? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence of a sort. Made up evidence. Oh. What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen, others found themselves out of a job. And you were one of those? Myself and one other person you know well. Wait, could it be? Exactly, Detective Jake Marshall. Oops, I mean Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall. Where is he? As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. This is crazy. Jake was particularly determined. And then it was over, and he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I. You haven't forgotten SL9. There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Wait, those lunches you sell. There's only one reason I can't come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate. Miss Star's old boyfriends, how many does she have anyway? Guess when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence. There has to be a connection. So, Rookie, what? It seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes. Then you should take this. A Salisbury steak lunch? I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. Excellent for putting Officer Marshall in a good mood. Okay. Miss Starr? Officer Marshall, is he or, are you his... Are you going out? Why do you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. Her and Jake are fucking. Maybe. A long time ago when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too back then. This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective. They fucking, yeah. But now he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were, nothing more than that. Oh, they used to fuck. Okay, well, guess that's that. I see, thank you. Officer Jake Marshall. Shit. Knocked over my mic twice today. This place is charged with frantic energy as always. Yeah, he cooperating in that pussy. Turtle. Huh? Wasn't that? One steak lunch, please. Oh, it's you. Detective Gumshoe. Now's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland. Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale. Oh, he's so sad. Think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. Now's no time for despair. We've caught our criminal. Now I just need evidence. The criminal? You mean... You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal? On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department. And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything topsy-turvy. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, pal, all I know is I need me a steak lunch pronto. Standing around here talking isn't going to fill my belly. Wait, don't leave. If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. Later. Oomst. He ran off to the evidence room. Well, this investigation is off to a running start. Oh. Guess let's go to the detention center now. Still, I do feel better about things a little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they? Yeah, I guess they did. Let's not go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing. What was that? Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator? I'd say I was the perpetrator against, sir. That's what I'd say. Oh, it's the officer? Wait, I know who you are. Officer Meekins, so you're a guard here at the detention center? No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman. Like a little lost lamb, sir. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report? No, sir. How should I say this? Wait, he isn't... Is he? You, Officer Meekins, you didn't... Did you? Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir. What the fuck? Now this is an unexpected turn of events. What the heck? Sir, I'm a patrolman with general affairs, sir. Sir. Ow, I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins. I had some business that day, sir, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir. So normally there's a guard at the evidence room. That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall? Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person. What? Did he just choke himself? So what happened then? After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here in the detention center. How long were you out? Days? Might I ask, what happened to your hand? Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. Bandage on his hand, just like Miss Sky. Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office. First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime? Well, you see, sir, don't you think you should just confess? But sir, but there's nothing I could do. Nothing you could do. Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered. And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious. The next thing you knew, you were... Then when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room. All alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared. What? Then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand. Oh, the shock. Oh, the sorrow. Can you imagine how I felt? The victim's body disappeared. What is going on, dude? I cannot wrap my head around this case. That's some story. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes. If you have to label me as perpetrator or victim, then label me victim. I would, but you happen to be in detention, and alive and well at that. Yes, well that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Well, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side. So you didn't know him? Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light or other creature comforts. I don't know any detectives. So if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him? I had no intention of killing him, none. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him. At least someone around here is more confused than I am. Dude, what? Goodman looking sussy. Goodman's dead though. But I don't know what he did to be killed. Do you think you could take a look at this? Hey. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's what? Fuck. My head was a blank until this very moment. But sir, now I remember. You mean you remember what happened? Correct. That card was the cause of it all. This ID card? Exactly. That's exactly it. Nothing could be more exact. Nothing. I better pry into this one a little deeper. Can you tell me what it is you do remember? Well, you might say I'm a patrolman. A little lost patrolman. A lost old lamb, if you will. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room. And that's why you thought he looked suspicious. Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card. Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far. That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me. What? I assure you I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leapt at him. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him. Do unto others before they do unto you, my own father's words. What happened then? Well, my eyes, everything went white. When I woke, I was here. Right. So, Officer Meekins, why was it that they arrested you? What do you mean, Emma? Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman, and the victim whom he met at the scene of the crime didn't show his ID card. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. That is, I did say something along those lines. But you still ended up here. They told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. What, you don't remember the events clearly? No, but the videotape is quite clear. Huh? Videotape? From the security camera. The crime. My crime. The crime I swore to stamp out. It's there. It's me on it. It's on tape. And you waited until now to tell us this? I'm sorry, really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it. No thanks, I have my own. Well, guess we'd better go check out the crime scene. Sheesh. Really, threw us in for a loop for no reason. This is the crime scene, right? No. Hey, Mr. Wright, look who's standing at the chief of detectives' desk. It's Police Chief Gant. And you're sure this is all, You know what it means if there's anything missing. Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans. Oops, I clicked too fast. Under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away. Deal? Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir. The chief of detectives looks a little flustered. Righto, my boy. How you been? Swim much? Oh ho ho, Chief Gant, reporting for duty, sir. Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright? Is Edgeworth going to be okay? Oh, Worthy? Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him. Sounds like an inquisition. Not my edgy boy. Yep, well, they've had no end of trouble with the boys since last year. You mean the incident on Gourd Lake? Doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, righto? Karma. Legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court you fixed it so he was caught for forging evidence. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy. What? Not my boy. It's downright odd, I tell you, the detective getting killed on their turf too. I mean, there being the prosecutors, I assume. Scientifically speaking, it's impossible. Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says. What evidence is this? Now, righto. I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this is in particular. Well, it's a little sensitive. I can't talk about it. I wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets, can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives' trap shut. Ah, he was the one you were picking on earlier. Huh? You saw that? Oops. I wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of detectives to do. Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him. Sorry you had to see that. What exactly did the chief of police want you to do? Well, see over there, that's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here. Of course not. Well, except for this. What? You kept something? Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete. A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something? The date on it is February 21st. Better make a note of that just in case. Interesting. That's the day he died. Should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Well, I never thought the day would come when Rido asked me for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. Now, Rido. Actually, I'm sorry, I don't need to investigate after all. Rido, do I look like a selfish man? If anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content, and knock yourself out. Just goes to show you never know until you ask. And for you, here, you can borrow this. Hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it? It's a special card for guests, so don't lose it. Yes, sir, it's an honor. You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks. Hey, it looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID. You seem happy. Oh no, she's doing the sir thing now. Yes, sir, because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir. I think this place has a bad influence on the girl. 100%. Right, let's see. Oops. We have the ID card from Chief Gant. Let's just walk in. It won't open. The card reader's turned off, see? What is that security guard thinking? Howdy, partners. Well, well. What's made my Bambina skies so gray? Officer Marshall. Why does it have to be him? What's that? Why does it have to be him? Look for. As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon. How did he end up this way? Or was he just always like this? We're here to investigate the crime scene. Yeehaw! That card you got there on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts. Yeehaw! Well, what you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scene's awaiting. Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions. Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres. You're busy then? Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres. Okay. Marshall Hot. He does have that kind of, pizzazz to him. Zesty sauce, you know what I mean? Yeehaw, brother. That smell. Reminds me of Texas. So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas? No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this for my baby? Oh, so they are together. Interesting. Yeah, Miss Star. What's this? What's wrong? A filet steak lunch. I see. I see. I don't see. I wonder what it means. Right, he's got the lunch. Spill the beans. Alright, Bambina. You win. Ask me anything. Finally, it seems like he's willing to talk. Right. Tell us everything. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right? You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us. That poor little doggy. Poor guy. I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly. He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this, but since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, you might not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know. So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place? Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy. No, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy. I don't think he was on a horse, bestie. There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place. You mean the security camera system? Why are you XDing, Loxus? My accent's so bad, I know. I don't take to machines much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know? Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago. She was so serious. True. It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. It's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie of fire. You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you? That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it. What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened. There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambino. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago. 2 days ago? The day of our case? That's right. The evidence transferals. Edgeworth was talking about the transferals too. Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about? We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. We're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years, so we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake. See? So what happens to the evidence after 2 years? It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the county sheriff's department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February. I see now. Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead. Dead as hell. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated. He can wrangle my rawhide, Loxus. Yeah, you know, he's kinda, you know, unless he's a bad guy. Then I don't know. I don't know about that. I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do. Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen. Like I said, Bambino, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras. The Did no one teach him how to use the machines? You can ride his horse if you know what I mean. Turtle. Google, let me see this man's Boss. If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours. And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman are they on one of those tapes? I reckon they might be. You're a security guard and you reckon? One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. That's the card reader by the door. The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through. Interesting. 7777777 at 4:20 p.m. It's my sickly talking, making me type things. I think you would have typed it anyway, cause. Hey, I've seen that somewhere before. Oh yeah, it's Detective Goodman's ID. 5:14 p.m. Sorry, Bambina. I can't show you more than that. Huh? I hadn't heard whether this is related to the case yet. Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before. Maybe there's some way I can prove that record is tied to the stabbing. Do I just show the ID? See this? This is the victim's ID card. Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot. The number on this is 5842189. Haven't found any? Oh, you guys are down bad. You've been looking it up this whole time. Well, if you find it, send it to me. Just for research, you know? Just gotta see what he's working with. Officer Marshall, show us that ID card record again. 5:14. Doesn't he die like a minute later? It's so weird. Right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world. So when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. But wait, what did Officer Meekins say? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? It's for science. Lamau penguin. You know. Just for research. That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me. If he had his ID card then, why would he have pointed a knife at Mr. Officer Meekins? Alright, compadre. You win. I guess I can give you this ID card record. Got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here. Should we? Type Rule 34 after his name. Did you find some turtle? Let me just look it up real quick. Don't tell nobody. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, shit. Wow. Wow. Oh, I haven't looked. OG on stream. You guys can't see it. It's okay. Peter the horse is here? Who? Who's that? It's quiet. The investigation must be over here. So this is the evidence room? It really is kind of like a graveyard. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue. Oh no, my eyes. Got baby eyes on. Oh, never mind. It's a meme from Family Guy. Oh, sorry. I think I like vaguely know that meme now that I know the context, but oh, gumshoe. Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. So it is true what I heard. Oh, is it true what I heard? What's this? Oh, okay. Do I look like a selfish man? Like if anyone asked me, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem. Baby eyes, cause you're looking at that D. You're looking real close. No, no. Don't perceive me. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Yeah, it's true. So Chief of Police Chief of Police Gant will loan anyone $50, even me. Oh, that's what he's been talking about. Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today. Just for today. Sussy Pengu, no! No! Boss for a day, but guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're boss for a day. Gee, thanks. First of all, you'll want to have this. Oh, evidence from floor plan, scene of the stabbing, the detective at the PD. So Detective Gumshoe, your boss for the day? That's right, it's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department. But if you're boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings? They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial. In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation. Again. I'm adamant, though. I'm going to take control and put this case to rest. In my own evidence locker, pal. You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe? Haha, of course. I am a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal. Only you can open? This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it. Using their ID card. Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why, I'm on my third card since entering the force already. That sounds like a lot. Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand. Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint? Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coded with a fingerprint. So the only locker we can open is our own. Funny, they look like normal lockers. These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handles, see? The handles. On the other side of the handles is a sensor, and if the wrong person touches it, zap, you get a shock. If that's what happened, my hand would be black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks. I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth no matter what happens. So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee now, right? They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today. I see. I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edwards just can't get away from that case. That case? Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth. Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case. Detective Goodman's note and that switchblade knife. I bet Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone. Because of the SL9 connection. That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, 2 years ago. That was the first time the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared. But why would evidence from that case turn up now? I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on that case. No, that was a bloody violent case. Violent, so it was a murder? Serial killing. Serial killing. Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all. But the killer made a mistake and Mr. Edward built his case around that didn't happen. This was 2 years ago? That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight and started the rumor mill. Rumors about forged evidence. It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferal the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is. Huh? What do you mean? Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see? So that switchblade knife, the victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself? Could you take a look at this? This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing. Oh, I heard the rumors. It was Goodman who... Oh. What is it? That second number. It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe? Mr. Edgeworth. What? Oh my god, he remembers Edgeworth's number. That's kinda cute. Show feet? Okay. Here we go. This for you. He's so gay for Edgeworth, yeah. It's a love triangle between Edgeworth, Gumshoe, and Phoenix. Thanks, baby Girk. Of course. You're very welcome. Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room? Oh, we have the locker here? Oh shit. The little step you do is cute. Yeah. Every time I move my body side to side, there's a little step. There's a bloody handprint over there. What's this? Blood? It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint there. It looks like someone tried to wipe it off. Mr. Wright, what if there are other bloodstains left in the room? We should use her testing fluid to check it out. Someone left a glove here, but only one. SL9 11. Detective Gumshoe, maybe? There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. That's evidence from the case, I mean SL9, it does have a tag on it. What is a saw and paint doing here? Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against oppression. True art. I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here. Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the blue badger. Oh my god. Well, you might say this is my studio. What a nerd. Here in the evidence room? What's this? Wow, someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces. Detective Gumshoe, perhaps? Again? That's apparently from the case. Again? Okay. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever was broken. Want to try to put it back together? Ha! Good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs. Why, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up. That's why I always carry around a tube of glue. Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place. Oh. Wait, does it just tell you? No. Okay, I was gonna say. Did I rotate it? This way, right? Combine. This is kind of fun. Well, there's blood on there. What the heck? It's gonna be a big piece. Maybe it's this one. Wait, is it this one? What is that? So it only rotates in like 2 directions. Just trial and error, you know. This piece looks too small though. There we go. This one has to be this one. No, this one. Wait, is it? It's quite a big piece. Oh no, I didn't mean to rotate it. It's a little piece. Man, how is it possible that there's like, they're just fitting in perfectly? Oh shit. Was not that one. Like, wouldn't there be like super tiny pieces that just like disappear? You can't glue back. shit. There's a missing piece there. Oh, I mean, yes, there would be. I've definitely tried to put things back together that have been broken, and doesn't go that well. Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing. Yeah, I got that far too in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it. Were some pieces stolen? I bet they were missing to begin with. Still, it doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar. Yeah, it's a very tiny base. I kind of understand how it got broken. Why is this one open? Look, this one's open, and the red indicator light above the door is lit. Sorry, y'all. Drinking this thing. That locker's coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprints. Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that? Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we closed it. It's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere. Is there anything on this side to look at? What's this? There's something sticking out of here. Looks like a shirt. I guess it must be evidence for some case. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here. Why does he always blame him? I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That said, I bet that evidence locker was opened recently. How do you know? If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence? Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot too. I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt under that trench coat either. If you're going to talk behind someone's back, don't do it right in front of them, pal. It's so mean. Car door? Okay. Should I just click on everything? I don't think that's necessary though. Let's look for blood. To the right. There's so much blood over there. There must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, detective? Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien? This proves that something really happened in front of this locker. I'll make a note of it on the floor plans. Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked. I knew it. This is someone's right handprint. What? What's the matter, detective? This locker, it's mine. It's yours. You have to help me. When they come to take me away, promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a fly. You'll do that for me, won't you, pals? This is an important clue. I'll jot it down on the floor plans. I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust the police. What? But you're a detective. Is that all the blood? I would have thought there'd be more. Oh. Why am I getting a reaction here? There's no reason for the murderer to touch this spot if he fled out the door. This just might be something significant. Hey, that's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal. What, this? It's called luminol testing fluid. Where'd you get your hands on that? Huh? I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow $50 from the chief. Where'd you get this ammo? I always buy it by mail order. Well, I'd better jot this down on the floor plans. How does a detective not have this, though? Hey pal, look at the time. Was there something you needed to be going to? It's just that Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry committee should be letting out soon. I'm going to go give them my report for the day. What is that? It might help, you know. Report? You mean the note written on the back of that flyer? The one that says nothing but no problems? Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this. I believe in him. Who needs enemies when you've got friends like Detective Gumshoe? I'm off, pal. Later. I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say too. Okay. Edgy boy. Why is he here? I guess, my apologies. Oh, it's you. Have we met somewhere? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave, so long. Is Edgeworth here? There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand. Right. He has the hotel bring him tea service? Such a fancy guy. Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry? Yeah. By the way, Detective Gumshoe is looking for you. Ah yes, he brought me the latest information, it seems. Really? Was it helpful? Apparently a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me somehow. Oh, look at his little smile. The real info is on the other side, Edgeworth. Or Mr. Edgeworth, I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him. It's okay, bro. I got you. I got your back. Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation. Concealing evidence? Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again. Again. I've heard them say that so many times, ever since that case 2 years ago. Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still the prosecuting attorney. However, something happened. They gave control of the investigation over to the police department. The police department? Yes, any further investigation for this case will be directed by the chief of police, Gant. I can do nothing but wait for his results. I see. Why, I ask you, why? All along I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still, wow, I've never seen him this out of sorts. Oh, edgy boy, it's gonna be okay. Take a look at this. Alright, I'd better check this now. As I was saying, what's this? A record of ID card usage? Edgeworth, you went into the evidence from that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yes, that's true. I'm so confused though. Didn't he clock in at like 5:12? How's that possible? Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go. Chief Camp, no less. Ooh, I think he's a bad guy, yo. He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office, but it was solved, right? It would have to be if the evidence was already filed. The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here. Can I ask what kind of case it was? I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case. Now I'm curious about this other case. I'd better make a note of it. They seem to say this a lot. Stubborn as always. I told you this has nothing to do with the current case. I know you've probably got a hold of some information already, right? It all has to do with that case you were on, the SL9 incident, and some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in. You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. You must be talking about his father's murder in that elevator. Drama! Okay, Edgeworth, why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Damon Gant. That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago too then. He was a top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous. Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth? What I want to know is why I was a deputy chief of police on the investigation. In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict and the killer was executed. Wait, you didn't? Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something. My sister? What? If you were still studying forensic science. Huh? Yes, of course. Why, just today, Mr. Wright and I were using this. Luminol testing fluid. Well then, you might have use for this. Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints. It's been chemically treated for better adhesion. For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know. I have no say in today's investigation. Do as you will. Oh my god. He's so nice. Edgeworth, no need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved. Thanks. How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well? Well, let's get going. One last investigation. Right. I do seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere. Somewhere, as if we weren't just there. He wants to fuck over Gant. I would hope so. I think Gant fucked him over. Let's see. Oh, Marshall's gone. Investigation turned on a suspicious handprint. Here in this blood on the detective's evidence locker. Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed. Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger. A finger? Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint, so let's choose the finger that will have left behind the clearest print. I really can't tell the difference at a glance. Quit procrastinating and choose a finger. Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done. How does she know how to use it already? First, we sprinkle the aluminum powder around. Oh, how do you do that? With enter. See? Ah, it looks like that did the trick. The aluminum powder adheres completely to the print, hence the powder is well spread. Just blow away the excess. Huh, how do I do that? With E, exciting, I know. Imagine you're blowing out the candles on your birthday cake. See? Wow, that looks like fun. It's fine, it won't go up your nose or anything. But what if it does? Then what happens? You just pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra. Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright. Wouldn't your saliva get on it though? Like if you got that wet. It's kind of fun. Ah, you did it, you found one. But this looks nothing like a fingerprint. Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't. What does it mean? Oh, hi, Reen. Is that how you say your name? Is it going? It's going pretty well. My favorite character? Probably Edgeworth. I like a tsundere guy, you know. Yes, okay, Reen, nice to meet you. Welcome to the chat. Do you know much about this game or the series? I think it means we're out of luck. Luck. The person who left his handprint must have worn gloves. Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here. Hey, calm down. That's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. But it does seem a shame. While we're at it, why don't we look for other prints? Other prints? Looking at the locker door again closely. It seems like there are fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well. Let's see if we can find a clear print. Fingerprints outside of the blood. This is like the last case for the first game. I don't think I'll finish it tonight though. Wow, that looks pretty clear. Print's so clear it's dazzling. Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away. So we're not done yet? This is quite a process. Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right? She's got a point. Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth. And point out the person you think left these prints. Huh? How am I supposed to know who it was? I could make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means that the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So those fingerprints would be most likely found on this evidence locker. Wait, what's this? Gumshoe, right? It's his locker. Mission complete. Match found. Ooh, this is so fun. Kind of wish they had this in the other cases. So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me this so what look. I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what? Okay, so he came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright. Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, like the first locker. Oh, do I have to... I keep forgetting the controls. This is where we got a luminal fluid reaction, right? Right, there was a handprint here. Okay, wanna try using this? There go her eyes sparkling again. Okay, let's check for prints. That's the spirit. Oh, but I have to warn you about something first. What? The area with the blood was wiped away, right? We only ended up finding it using chemical means. Any prints in that area will have been wiped away too. Oh, right. So that means no prints. Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high? Don't ask me. Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away. Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hand. Prints other than this? No. This is the only area they want you to check. I don't know if I'm blind, but I don't see. Oh, clicked off the game. I don't see any other prints in this thing. Maybe it's something else then. There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame. Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and he got away. Man, Phoenix really just comes up with the most random things sometimes. So where would we find prints? It's the door we just came through. Looks like you don't need an ID card to get out. I wonder what would happen if Officer Marshall cut the power while we were inside. Let's hope he remembers we're in here. Did you really think it would? Let's see. It's kind of unfortunate that they don't always have like the full list of where you can go. Looks like some blood has dripped down here. Judging by the amount, my guess is it's from a nosebleed. Maybe in his wrath, Mr. Edgeworth slapped someone for their incompetence. Why does Detective Gumshoe's face come to mind? That's weird. I'm still cheating. I'm not gonna lie. It's just hard to figure some things out on your own. Apparently there's like a little print somewhere next to this bloody handprint. I didn't see it, but apparently it's there. Yeah, like what? I didn't see anything there. That's weird. Alright, let's cover it up with dust. Guess there's more. There we go. Looks kind of similar, but it's different. That one matches. Let's go. Hey, these fingerprints, whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know? It's Officer Marshall. Huh? Officer Jake Marshall? Uh-oh. That's gotta be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime. Emma. This is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminal reaction, the blood and the fingerprints are in the same place. Oh. So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a wiped blood stain. Oh no. Why would Officer Marshall? Looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. I guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence. I don't believe it. Ooh. To be continued. Guess we'll continue it on the next stream. It's been a long stream. Like 3.5 hours. He eat his last haul. Yeah, I guess so. Alright. That's gonna be it for today. Let's go to the title screen. My throat is fucked up. I was doing too much yeehaw voice earlier. Yeah, thank you guys. A drink. Alright, fine, fine. Have a drink of water. Don't be like me, dry throat. You better drink some water, Cos. Don't tell me to drink water and then not have any yourself. That was a pretty interesting stream. This case seems to be like super long, or maybe the first day I just struggled a lot. Because I think I spent like 3 or 4 hours, like on the first day. That first stream. Well, today even I spent like, I think like the first half of the stream finishing the first day up. So we'll see. Hopefully I can finish this case. My next stream might be tomorrow, might not be tomorrow. I'll let you guys know on Twitter. Uh, and then maybe we can play some Power Wash Simulator. That'll be fun. A very chill stream. No need for any high IQ gameplay. But yeah, thanks for joining me today. Thanks for the stream, of course. Uh, let's see. Should we raid someone? Is there ads right now? Oh no. Are you guys getting ads? I don't know if you can hear me. If there's ads, I'll just like wait till the ads are over. Got some today, but not right now. Ad in the last minute. Okay, well, I'm thinking the ads are over now, right? Because Cause somehow always gets ads. I'm so sorry. But hey, you're helping me out. Yeah. Yeah, should we rate some? Do you have any suggestions? I haven't rated uh Milo before, but like I'm not sure he's everyone's cup of tea. I mean, I don't know who's here, but yeah, he's a bit of a lewd tuber, sussy guy. I don't know. Should I? Maybe not. Maybe not today. There's another penguin VTuber who's live right now. I think I rated her once. Let me see what she's up to. We just looked up Jake Cock. We good? Alright. If you want to go check out Milo's stream, we can go raid him. They're playing Played Up. So I think he's playing with a couple of friends. You don't have to stay if it makes you uncomfortable, but just be nice regardless. Uh, but yeah, don't say anything mean. He's a good friend. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. We'll finish up Ace Attorney this week for sure. Like for sure. Unless I get sick or something. I'm gonna be mean. Don't you dare, Turtle. Stop it. I'll say something mean. Okay, Cos. I think you're allowed to. Because he's also friends with you. But anyone else, don't be mean. Turtle, don't be mean. Don't say anything. Alright. Thank you guys for coming. I'll catch you all on the flippity flip. Goodbye.